Type of pond and neighborhood that somebody's gonna complain though.
Yeah. And
there's a fish. Oh, it's not a bad one either. That's not a bad fish at all. And I think the square bill. Oh, dude, we got a fish on as soon as it hit the water. Do you see that? I just got blown up on, but there he is. So, all right, guys. Did a little Google Earth scouring. Found a new pond. Never fished this pond. Today's video is going to be fishing ponds that we haven't fished before in the hunt for a big bass. I'm going to show you the process of what I do to try to locate bass in these new ponds. And kind of what I'm thinking in my head when I pull up to these ponds. So this video might be a little different. I'm going to be explaining a little more, talking a little more about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified next time we upload. See you down at the pond. All right, so first things first, what I'm taking note of is the whole pond is surrounded in rock, which I knew that already from Google Earth. But I'm gonna start off throwing some sort of moving bait just to figure out kind of if there's fish in here, what the fish are doing. So the moving bait I'm deciding to go with is I'm gonna go with the chartreuse and white chatterbait. You guys have seen me throw these quite a few times before. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish probably 5 to 10 yards off the bank, just beat up around these banks. If we don't catch a fish by, around that back corner, we'll swap and we'll throw some sort of like bottom bait just to kind of figure out what's going on. That'll be some sort of jig, a Texas rig crawl, some sort of Cinco, or maybe even a wacky worm. So we're gonna start just getting straight to it and see what we can do. We have never been here before. It looks pretty promising though, so we're gonna hope. Hopes are high. And if we don't catch nothing here, I've got a few other ponds that I've found on the map that hopefully produce some fish. And I'm not burning this thing or nothing. I'm just kind of slow rolling it, bouncing it off the rocks, just trying to get some sort of reaction by it. This water's not super clear. It only looks like I got, I guess I could check it. There's a bunch of fry right here, so there's definitely fish. I've got about, looks like 8 inches of visibility. So I think the lure we're throwing is definitely the right option, a bright colored chatterbait. That should grab some sort of attention if there is any fish in here. I'm hitting something there. I don't know if that was moss, sticks, I have no idea, but felt like a fish there for a second. And we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this pond. We have a lot of other ponds we need to, and we're snagged, that's a snag. We have a lot of other ponds we need to check out today. And hopefully I don't lose my chatterbait. Oh, no, we got it back, nice. A lot of other ponds to check out today. A lot of fishing to do with not a lot of time. So, kind of speed fishing here today. It's another reason why I'm starting off with moving baits. And I'm really just interested to know, is there bass in here? And if there is there any good sized ones? Oh, there's a nice little bass right there, baby. And he got off. I wasn't ready for him. I was honestly just pulling the lure out. That was a nice little 1.5 pound, maybe 2 pounder though. So that's really promising. And I caught him while I was bouncing the lure. I was about to pull it out. I was checking visibility. And all of a sudden he come out from under the rocks and hammered it. So that's a good sign. That is a really good sign. And that also means they might like a jig. A jig might be promising today because I wasn't chattering. I was literally just bouncing it like that. That was crazy. That would have been a crazy catch. And so I have a process on how I find these ponds and what I do to find them. And I like to try to date my ponds. I'll go through on Google Earth, and I have to do it off my desktop. You can't really do it off of a cell phone, but I'll go through and I'll age this pond. And so this pond is over 30 years old according to Google Earth and their first images of it. So I find that when I fish older ponds, I have better opportunities at catching bigger fish for some reason. Which I'm not saying you can't catch big fish in newly made ponds, newly stocked ponds, but I feel like when they have time to really get some growth in them, you know, you're gonna catch bigger fish. So that's just my sort of thinking. I don't know if that's correct. I could be completely wrong with that, but that's just how I do it, man. So far, I'm not seeing much for bait fish on the bank. So I'm trying to figure out if I see any shad popping out in the water, if I see any bluegill on the bank. I'm trying to match the hatch. I'm trying to throw what I think they would be eating. And so now we're getting back here into this corner. I always find corners are a little more promising because I find in ponds, corners hold bass. I don't know why, but in my experience, corners hold more bass. Job done for us. We've already got one rigged up, which is perfect. What happens? All right, so we didn't catch anything with the old pink fluke. We did hook up with the chatterbait, but it wasn't a guarantee, and that was the only fish that we hooked into. So now we are moving on to spot number 2. I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, so we're at spot number 2. Looks pretty promising. It is a super clear pond, super blue too though. Got a really blue hint to it. So right there is an island, and it opens up, it goes underneath of a fence, and there's like a big, kind of almost like a creek that runs through there, and I'm fishing right at the mouth of that with this fluke. Just hoping to... Ryan's got a fish on. Is that a fish, Ryan? Never mind, he had a bunch of grass. I don't know, there's nothing in this pond from cover and stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking about we just go to another one.
When people do fish, there's a fluke right under you.
Well, there's a fluke underneath of me in there. This seems like the type of pond and neighborhood that somebody's gonna complain though.
Yeah. And oh shit.
Damn, Ryan.
I don't like a bite, but I think we did that kind of cool. I don't want to pass him.
The geese, I've seen those geese too on a nest. I don't like passing them either. Just seeing the fence there, this wall here, that sign over there. I don't know what it says, but
Right.
looks like we should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Probably no fish in it as well.
All right, we'll move on to spot number 3. It's just sometimes that's how it goes. If it seems like you're gonna get kicked out, more than likely you're gonna get kicked out. You just kind of got to go with a gut feeling. So we're gonna move on to spot number 3. We're on our way now. Okay, so I'm at spot number 2, or number 3. This would be spot number 3, and it don't look too bad. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. So there's lots and lots of grass through here, lots of trees surrounding it, and there's lots of moss. I think what we're gonna end up tying on is we're gonna tie on a Texas rig, and I think we're gonna fish it just along the banks and along all this grass and kind of see what happens. So we're gonna tie that up. We're gonna get straight to it. So we can use our same hook that we were using for the fluke, but we're gonna put a weight on this. And that is a 3/16 tungsten lead that we're putting on there. Tungsten weight, it's not a lead. So we're gonna try just a black trick worm. See what happens with it. Give this spot just a couple 10-15 minutes. Nothing happens, we'll move on. Oh, we got bit. Something hit it, but I don't know. It could have been a bluegill. There's not much visibility in this pond. The water's pretty dirty. We're gonna go right back in there and see what bit us. All right, boys, so we moved on. This is either pond 4 or 5. I done lost count now. But the first thing I took note of is the whole pond is covered in these rocks. So I did this off camera. I tied on a square bill crankbait. I'm gonna cast along the banks and just beat this square bill along these banks for a while. If we don't have any luck, we'll probably swap over to some sort of fluke, maybe something moving a little slower. But we are gonna fish right on the banks and just beat this square bill off them rocks. And we're gonna see what happens. Never fished this pond, but as I walked down here, I did spook a bass right off the bank, so I got high hopes. There's a fish. Oh, it's not a bad one either. That's not a bad fish at all. He's got some fight to him. Get up here, fish. Don't get in the rocks. Dude, that is not a bad fish at all, boys. We're just gonna break out the pliers instantly because we got treble hooks in his face. Don't want to get a treble hook in the hand. Chill out. So right there, first bass here, probably a 2-pounder, maybe a little short of 2 pounds, probably 1.5 pounds. That's, I don't know, that's probably a good 2-pounder. So, good sign. We're gonna get her back, let her do her thing. She's gone. Heck yeah, boys. It's a good sign. We fished 4 ponds now, have yet to connect with a fish. And within 5 casts of this pond here, we've caught one, so I'm liking it. And that looked like a healthy fish, so the odds of us catching a big one seem like they're there. And I think the square bill, oh, dude, we got a fish on as soon as it hit the water. This one is a lot smaller than that other one, but still a fish, boys, still a fish. Hey, chill out, chill out. I'm over here manhandling fish today. Chill, bro. Come on, bro. Ah! This fish is getting wild. This is what I don't like about treble hooks, is they're prone to go in your hand, dude. They're prone to hurt you. Treble hooks really work great. Damn. He got me with the hook that time. Goodness, I feel bad. I'm manhandling this fish like this. But he will not chill out. He will not chill. If you would just chill, I'll get you back in the water. ASAP, brother. Dude, this fish is making me mad. Chill out, bro. Chill out, feisty little guy. That was the most chaotic thing I've ever dealt with. I don't even want to freaking see him no more. Get away from me. Thank you for fighting, but sheesh, bro. Tearing my fingers all up. Finned me once or twice. Scared of treble hooks in my hand. Casting on the bank now. No way, we just hooked another one right there. Dude, we might have found them, boys. We might have found them. I'm having fun now. It takes a little grind to find your ponds, but once you find them, man, you could have some fun. No way we got hung up. Oh, we're good, we're good. All right, let's keep moving down and see if we can get into a big one. So we've got like a nice 2-pounder. That second one was definitely like 1.5 pounds. But I think we got the right lure with all these rocks. I think the square bill was definitely the right choice. We could probably get away with a chatterbait. But anytime I have the opportunity to throw a square bill, I'm gonna do it. I love throwing these square bill crankbaits. And I think that's mainly just because I've caught my biggest bass off of a square bill. It's just my confidence lure. And we might lose this square bill. I got one more with me. Oh, we're good. We're pinging off so many rocks. It's so hard to tell when you got a bite or not. Sorry for the audio though, boys. We got a neighbor over here mowing the yard. I'm not gonna blame him. It's not his fault I'm out here YouTubing. They got a foldable, looks like a deck there. Catching a lot of moss in this corner. We might change up though. We've caught them on the square bill now. We might change up and throw another lure to see if we can figure out something else and what they might like. But I was always taught, once you find what they're biting on, stick with it. Let's give the old square bill a break for a couple minutes. Throw a couple casts with the old chatterbait. If it doesn't work out with the chatter, we'll go back to the square bill. All right, first cast of the chatter. See what happens. Chartreuse and white representing a shad. I like to add occasional pops into my chatter, my retrieve, just to kind of give it that flutter action. I don't know why, I don't know what it does, but I feel like it helps entice bites. I've got a lot of bites right after doing a pop, letting it sink down, get a bite. It's happened to me a lot. I don't know what it does, what it is, but it works. This was not true to us. But then again, we got a bluegill colored chatterbait. We're gonna try that. All right, bluegill colored chatterbait. Got rid of the chartreuse and white. Let's see what it does. What a crawl on the back. The old rage crawl as a trailer. That's a fish. It's about the same size as the first one we caught. It'll come out like nothing. A lot longer than the first one we caught though. Not a bad fish by any means. Some pretty colors on him. With some weird like scar there. And they're eating good in here. He's got a nice tummy on him. Got a nice little tummy. We'll see you, baby. Let's get back in it. So, the old chatterbait. Bluegill colored chatterbait might have been it. Crazy thing is I just threw that chartreuse squarebill right there. Didn't have any luck. First cast with a chatterbait in a different color. Bam. 2.5 pounder. Might have some big old bluegill eaters in here. And we did too. Not a big one. Got a lot of fight in him though. Get up here. That's probably another 2. Maybe a little lighter. Oh, I just ripped my crawl off. Nice, baby. Get back in here, girl. Oh, I just backflipped him. Backflip. All right, we're gonna replace our trailer though. I ripped that one claw off and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. None. I really don't like how small these claws are though. Hopefully it don't matter too much. Oh, we were just getting hit right there. But I fell on the rocks as soon as we did. Oh, that's right on the bank. That could either be really good or really bad. I seen him wake on it. That fish come up and made a wake for it. No? What are you about to get?
About to get something out of the trunk. I have a swim bait in there. Want to try?
There we go. Not big at all, tiny. Oh, he come off. I was horsing him too much. Horsed him too much.
Got a pretty good one right there.
I got some nice one. There's another one. Stay on. They are fighting hard. That's a little football. Another one. Another one. We found the sauce. We found the pond, brother, after hunting all day.
Yeah, you need anything like that?
No.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah. Actually, I need my top water pole.
Top water?
Yeah.
That's what I gotta grab too. You running on the big rod?
No. The one it's on's all good. Here we go. They're all about the same size. They're all about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I wish we could catch like a giant, like a 4 or 5 pounder. But I'll take them. Dude, he is, ow, dude, he ripped my thumb off. He's peed off. Not a bad one by any means, boys. God, I'm loving this. After hunting all day for them and finding a pond where we can just wax them like this, oh yeah, buddy. And where they're sized like that, there's got to be a big one though. There's got to be a big one somewhere around here. There's no way there's not. Will we catch it? I don't know. I hope so. Really, really hope so. How you doing? Okay, that was weird. Oh, someone's swimming away with it. There it is. This fish is not big, but it has a ton of fight. Ton of fight in him. I've lost count how many we've caught today. None of them are giant, but they are fun to catch, boys. Really fun. Did you grab that topwater rod already? Topwater action. The topwater blow up. Did you see that? I just got blown up on, but there he is. Let's go, dude. On a walking bait. Yes. That was awesome.
Look back at it. See if you actually got it.
I did. This guy's been caught a couple times, I think. I think this guy's been caught a few times. Or I messed his cheek up. Little walking bait fish. Little messed up. He's got a clep lip on him. Probably got a lisp too. Belly flop. That was sick, dude. I can't believe. Did you see the blow up?
Yeah, dude. You said something blew up down
On the walking bait, man. I love that. I love that. I ain't never gonna stop loving that. I'm throwing this walking bait on a 6'6" medium. The old Fish Eagle, the cheapest Bass Pro rod they got. Oh. He got off. Yeah, did you see it? So, all right, guys. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys stuck around and watched the whole thing. If you're seeing this intro, then you did. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something new today. I definitely found me a new pond to fish in. This pond was super nice. I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around and watching these whole videos. I know they're not the best, and we're gradually trying to improve. It's a learning curve. It's a learning process. I hope you guys are learning with me. We're trying our hardest. I used a lot of gas today driving all these ponds just for you guys. And it's not just for you guys. I'm doing it so I can find myself ponds too, but we're going to blame it on y'all. But if you did like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment, let us know what you want to see next. That helps us. Honestly, all the comments help. All the likes help. And press that subscribe button. Click that bell. You want to know when we post next? Make sure you click that bell. So, appreciate you guys. See ya. Dude, I said hi to that little old... Did you see that old lady in her yard?
Yeah, right behind you?
Yeah.
I was looking at her. I was like, is that someone?
I said hi to her, and dude, she just mean mugged me the whole time. I was like, what the hell?